Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Miller's Music Mondays. I hope you had a good weekend. Um, I had an interesting one, to be sure, and let's kick it off with a song that I wrote with the guest of my guest. Think about that for a second. Stew on it. Okay. Oh, you guys should mute. By the way, you should mute till I bring you on. So I'm gonna start. Oh, we got a hype train going. Hello, everybody. Thanks for the resubs. This is great. But this is a song on my current album, From the Wreckage Part One, that I co-wrote with Stewart Cararas, and it is called Reckless. And I'm playing a character. This is a character. Got a bone to pick with me. I don't care if your head's way too big to see. I got something that you can't control or guarantee. Chaos, war, and death all wanna work for me. You can feel it when I pass you by. You can see it when you look me in the eye. My eye. I don't care if you think you're high class in me. I don't care, cause I am the best you'll ever see. Everything I do is magnified. You can hear it in the background. When I walk in, you're gonna wish for death. I see you myself, I'm reckless. I feel the crazy right in my chest. Hold on tight, my friend, I'm reckless. Oh yeah. Look for me when you're lying knocked out on the floor. Look for me when you're gonna tear to fall the door. I'll keep what I can and I pull in a time. If I turn your way, you might be best to run. You can feel it through the sanctified. You can hear it in the sky. When I walk in, you're gonna wish for death. I see through myself, I'm reckless. I feel the crazy right in my chest. Hold on tight, my friend, I'm reckless. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. When I walk in, you're gonna wish for death. I see through myself, reckless. I feel the crazy right in my chest. Hold on tight, my friend, I'm reckless. Oh yeah. Yeah. Woo. How's everybody doing? Good, good, good. Good to see everyone. Sorry, I need to get this screen going so I can see what everyone's saying. Thanks for popping in. I'm so glad we got a hype train going so quick. What's up, MX Hawker? Thanks for the sub, Miss Q. Let me bring on my guest with a guest. I got a guest with a guest who is also my friend. So like, this is really cool. Frankie Clarke, come on over.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? And introduce us to your special guest.
This is Stewart.
Hi there.
Stewart Cararas, everybody.
Yes.
He's a partner in crime for both of us.
We're keeping it in the family tonight.
Yeah,
this is
we
good.
are. We were
totally.
just saying, did you really have to sing like that?
Because we have to go next.
Yeah, because we have to go next.
All right. Well, I'll sing. I'll try to be worse next time.
Yeah, please.
I was playing along to Fish's parts with your song.
Yeah, I mean, Stewart and I wrote that one together. So, right by your beehive where you used to live. Remember, there was a beehive in your front yard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, and I had all the lavender. Yeah.
Attracts the bees.
Lots of lavender.
Yeah. So Frankie, what have you been up to? Like, tell me kind of what tell me what you've been working on and what your plans are coming up.
Well, during the pandemic, I was writing a lot, and then I was writing not at all, and it was just kind of this like ebb and flow of I don't know, feeling productive, not feeling productive. But one of the cool things that happened was I got signed, and so we put out our first single with the label. They're called Punctured Media, and we're gonna play one of the songs a little later on. And now this past month, Stewart and I have been writing, recording, demoing together a lot of new cool stuff. So there's a new project on the horizons, which I'm excited about. Yeah.
Is that an exclusive? We've got an exclusive here, new project on the horizon.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
cool.
very excited. So I wish we could play the songs today.
I know, right?
I mean, why not? You can. I'm not going to tell anybody. All right. What are you going to play for us today? Stuff off of releases you have already, or?
Yes, these are really. The first song we're gonna play is one of the first songs I ever wrote with my bass player Johnny Martin, who's a friend.
Yeah, you know Johnny.
Absolutely, yeah. I think we jammed together before at like the Ultimate Jam Night.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, he's amazing songwriter, musician. Best hair, of course.
Best hair,
definitely best hair. For
those
of you who don't know him, his hair he could have been a Ramone.
Seriously,
yeah. And he applies foundation like a boss, man. Yeah.
Perfect.
So yeah, we're gonna play one of the first songs I wrote with Johnny. It's called "Sick of You." There you go. Smacking lip, whoa. She thinks she's all that, but she's nothing special. A sour daisy, she's going crazy. Another singed waist and a broken bone. I wanna know what it's like to be used. I wanna know if it's true that I'm really sick of you. Another ditch date, so full of love, hate. Obsessed with you, obsessed with me. So strung out, I don't doubt. Waiting for your drink to be poured out. I wanna know what it's like to be used. I wanna know if it's true that I'm really sick of you. So lonely. Do I mean that much to you? So lonely. But I'm not over you. I wanna know what it's like to be used. I wanna know if it's true that I'm really sick of you. I wanna know what it's like to be used. I wanna know if it's true that I'm really sick of you. I'm 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 sick of you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was like, where's the mute? Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow motion. Yeah. Uh, I feel like I definitely heard that the recording of that. And that might have been one of the first recordings that Stewart played me of your stuff.
Probably. It's one of the
And
first.
I know he was really excited about that, and I'm like, yeah, this is awesome.
It's funny to play them acoustic because we usually play. I never play acoustic.
Yeah, you know, it sometimes you've got to have like you got to suspend disbelief, right? That if it's the
Yeah.
first time people are hearing the songs, they're going to hear them acoustically and hopefully feel the beat and feel the rest of what's happening. And you guys did a great job. And if a song sounds good acoustically with just a vocal and a guitar, then it's
Absolutely.
a good song.
That's litmus.
That is it.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna do like Stewart's greatest hits tonight. Although
my
this one he
God.
just helped me produce. This one he just helped me produce. So
Serenaded.
It's an ode to Stewart.
Oh wow.
yeah, and I run yeah. Stewart, this is your life. We're gonna get our friend Sean's Emmy and present it to you. Just on camera though, then we have to take it off. And we'll send you a placard later. Yeah, yeah. In like all the award shows, they hand you the award and then you walk off the stage and you have to give it back because it hasn't been made with your name on it yet. Not that I would know, but I've heard it. I've heard that's what happened. Yeah. But I wrote this song for the Undeadwood soundtrack, and which was a streaming series that my friends on the Critical Role channel did. And the entire soundtrack, the entire score was instrumental, but I wrote lyrics to this song about what was happening in the show. So I was inspired by watching the show, and I just put the instrumental version out originally with the soundtrack, but then on my latest album, From the Wreckage Part 1, I put out the version with the lyrics that were inspired by the show. So that's what I'm going to play next. This is called Never Turning Back. I laid my seat upon the throne. Fog comes slowly rolling in. Darkness chills me to the bone. So I look inside myself, but I can't find nothing left to keep me warm. Then I take that final step and let fate decide the rest. And I'm never turning back. No, I'm never turning back. For all these wicked seeds I've sown in places only evil knows, and I'm never turning back. Justice, as they say, is always gone. But the justice that I know is never kind. Oh, it finds a way to twist your every word. Convicts you from a tale of a hurt. So I look inside myself, and I can't find nothing left
I'm never turning back. All these wicked seeds I've sown in places only Israel knows, and I'm never turning back. No, I'm never turning back. No, I'm never turning back.
So yeah, Stewart helped me produce that one and mix that one, and then I made you mix it again.
I know, right?
And when I had
On the
you when
record.
I added the vocals, so
Yeah.
2 for the price of 1, I guess.
Yeah, right. It was easy enough.
All right. But hey, Frankie, so I asked Frankie if I could ask her about this before we started, because I always want to be you grew up around rock and roll. We'll put it that way. Your dad was in Guns N' Roses, that doesn't happen to everybody every day. So so you grew up around that and always in music. Was that did that influence you into wanting to be a musician from watching your dad, or did you feel like you wanted to do something totally different and you rebelled against that for a while and wanted to be an accountant and then you came back around, or did you always want music in your life and want to be a musician?
It definitely influenced me, and from as early as I can remember, I wanted to play music. And Guns N' Roses was before I was born, so I didn't really experience that. To me, it's an urban legend. But
Right, you're like, I think you were in there, right? Yeah.
I was somewhere there.
Right.
But I grew up. My dad played in other bands, and he played in Heart for a little bit, and I went on tour with him. Then I was in like elementary school at the time, but I would skip school and go on tour with him. And I just being around music my whole life influenced me. And then I remember I didn't start taking it really seriously until I saw the movie School of Rock. And that's when I was like, if kids can play rock music, so can I. And that's I started a band, and it was an all-girl band. We were like 11 years old. And from then on, I've been playing in bands and playing music since. But I started wanting to play guitar when I was like 4 years old. And my dad was like, I think it's best you start with piano, get the fundamentals down, and then if
Wow.
you're still curious about it, we'll get you a guitar and you can learn how to play guitar. And so
That's really
what
healthy.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
played piano for a while, and then I was finally like, okay, I'm over playing classical music. I want to play. At the time, I had heard White Stripes, and I really wanted to play White Stripes on piano. My piano teacher was like, no, we have to stick to the book. And I was like, no, okay, I'm gonna play guitar now. I'm ready.
With White Stripes banging, that'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I had one piano lesson and I hated it. And
Really?
yeah, so I'm with you on that one.
Yeah.
And I'll use it now when I'm writing music. I'll program it. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't be able to play it live either. So
Yeah, it is good to know. It's good to like understand scales, to see it visually like that helped me a lot, but I really have stuck with it.
they say it's technically a percussion instrument.
That's the way I see it.
Which is kind of true. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Melodic percussion.
Yeah. So as people know, I run Tonight like a songwriter round, so we just go back and forth, and I hope that's cool with you. So it's your turn again to play another song. What do you think you're going to play for us this time?
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna play a song called "Dance with You," which is inspired by Mark Bolan, T-Rex, and David Bowie. It's very like glam, yes, glam homage song. And the song was originally "I Want to Dance with You in the Ballrooms of Mars," but then I was like, oh, it's a little too literal, so I cut the Ballrooms of Mars part, and now we have "Dance with You."
Perfect.
We lost our minds in outer space. guitar on Saturn's rings. Now it's time to dry your eyes in trucked up sober days. Leave behind today. I wanna dance with you. 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 I wanna dance. We lost our minds in outer space, and now you can't find your way. We dreamt of spiders in our hair. I wanna dance with you. 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 I wanna dance. And play guitar on Saturn's rings. I wanna dance with you. 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 I wanna dance with you.
Yeah. I can totally hear the Bowie T-Rex influence in there too. Like in a good way.
Awesome.
Not like in a rip off way, but just like in a okay, I can hear that. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is Stewart and I have Napoleon Dynamite playing in the background just for vibes, and it was the dancing scene while we were playing.
Oh, right.
Did you notice that?
No.
This the prom scene, and they were dancing.
Oh, that's awesome. With the Vote for Pedro t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What a great movie. Oh my God.
Such a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
And the actor that played Pedro is like a kick-ass harmonica player.
Really?
He got on stage one night with Steel Panther when they were still doing their residency at the Key
House
Club
Blue?
at the time.
Oh.
And he got on stage and just wailed away on that harmonica.
That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What's that?
Damn, I missed that show. I used to go see Steel Panther at the House of Blues Monday nights all the time, but I didn't catch them at the Key Club.
Paul Gargano just told me he's a DJ too. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I wonder if he combines them at his shows, like he does harmonica over his set.
That would be killer, because I mean, a lot of DJs will sing over their set, right?
Right.
So oh man, I'd like to see that. Although, I mean, I will admit this. and I think everyone can agree, and even harmonica players can agree. There's only so much harmonica you can take
Yeah.
in
It's up
one
there with
in one
accordion.
in one sitting. Did you ever go to Frankie? Did you ever go to the piano bar before they closed when they were doing the
Yes.
Sunday? So the Sunday afternoon jam when the harmonica player would get up. I mean, they were great, but it was always like, okay, the harmonica player is going to jam for 15 minutes. Let's go get a burger or something. I'm just saying, you know. Well, for my next song, I am going to do another song that I wrote with Stewart, and I just shot a video for it and released it. It's a song called "Expiration Day," which is the first song on my current album. And Stewart, since you're here,
Yes.
what did you think of that video? I haven't really had a
It's
chance to talk to you
amazing.
about it.
Oh my God. I felt like Dan Haggerty was going to show up. Like it was going to be full on like,
Oh, I'm Grizzly.
yeah.
I'm definitely Grizzly Adams in that video.
And then there's that creepy specter devil demon just hanging out, just kind
Right.
of just looming over you.
Well, it's me, and Frankie, I don't know if you've seen it or not, but like there's this demon kind of chasing me the whole time, but I don't know that he's chasing me, but I feel like there's something over my shoulder, but I can't tell. And then he finally gets me in the end, but we won't say what happens. I'll keep that
Right.
as a spoiler.
You're actually running from the devil rather than running with the devil.
Right. Or being the devil, like in one of my other videos.
Right.
So, you know, but the devil or a demon, I think, always has to be present in my artistic endeavors. Just, you know.
It's like a low drone that's just always there.
Right.
Like
right.
I guess.
So, okay. Well, this is it. This is my acoustic version of Expiration Day. The world's despising. Keep looking over my shoulder. Spirits rising. With every step they get bolder. The long dark highway stretched like a snake out before me. I'm hoping someday it'll take me to where I belong. Pull So, by the way, for everyone that's watching, my guest today is Frankie Clarke from Frankie and the Studs. All of her info is going to be popping up in the chat stream in just 1 second. And once again, the world's still opening up. So if you want to throw a tip her way, please do. We've got that. We've got that there too. And the tip will go directly to her. So we really appreciate that, as we are all musicians just trying to make our way in the world. And did you guys hear that?
I did.
Yeah,
Like a murder.
My dog is angry at something. I'm not sure what. But
Iggy or
right.
Luna?
We'll see. That one, that's Iggy. That's Iggy for sure.
Iggy.
But yeah, so let's see. How about shows? Do you have any shows coming up soon?
I don't at the moment. We're planning something for possibly the fall, maybe October. So look out for then. But yeah, it seems like things are starting to come back around. Though I know I bought a lot of tickets for shows, but mostly in the fall. I got tickets for Life is Beautiful and Outside Lands, which I'm stoked about.
Oh, great. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like nobody wants to be the first one back either, right?
Yeah, I know. It is like a little like, oh, I don't want to look like I don't care and I'm willing to put myself out there. But it's, for us, it's just like we've been working on something new. So we still need a little more time to cook.
So you want to premiere the new kind of, the new presentation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's the best fun.
How different is it from what we've heard so far from you?
It's pretty different. Would you say it's pretty different? I mean, it's like still based in, it's still rooted in like punk 70s glam influence. It's always going to be there.
It still sounds like her. I think we've just taken what she's done and bent it a little bit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's kind of like we're experimenting with it, and as we say, we're genre bending.
Yes.
There's no like, it's not just one thing.
Well, I mean, like music has changed so much in the sense that like, when Stewart and I were young, you sort of had to pick a genre, and that was your entire identity, and and you had to sort of, you picked a lane and you stayed in it, and now every lane, every style of music is available to all of us at the tip of our fingers, at the touch of a button, right? So and I think that's so cool because it enables us to learn that much more quickly about music history. And so yeah, I mean, genre bending is a thing that I love, and I love to hear. And I think that, people get bored with one thing. So as a listener and as performers, we always want to do something more and push the boundaries,
Yeah, that's how I was feeling, and having all this time to write and to reflect and listen to a lot of music. It was kind of like, now is the time to do exactly what I want to do, experiment, play around, see what works, what I feel works, what I feel doesn't. And I'm really excited about what we've been working on. I'm like, damn, I wish we could show you.
We get together and just make noise too.
Yeah.
We'll have days after like we've done the bulk of the core of the song, and then we get together and like there's literally one song where she played the chair.
This
particular chair, because it squeaked, and I mic'd it, and then we used it, and then reverbed it out, and
pitched it.
Yeah. Tweaked it all out, and it was like part of the ambient thing. Brian Eno would be very impressed with that.
Literal musical chair.
Yeah, musical chair. There you go.
I remember like on MTV Unplugged when the drummer Jonathan Mover played a chair.
Oh, I remember
Joe
that.
Satriani.
I remember that. Yeah, great mullet. It was like an afro mullet.
Yeah, I mean, that's hard. I heard the mullets back, and so
yeah. Well, we know a lot of people who have popularized the mullet, Billy and Frankie.
Yeah, Billy and Frankie.
For a long time now.
Maybe you have to have an E at the end of your name, and I'm not sure. An E sound. Yeah. What are you going to play for us next?
So next, we're going to play the song that I released with the label for the first time.
Killer.
This is called "Not Your Victim," and it's pretty. This one was like more of a personal song that I wrote. I felt like this one was like my first time being like I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
really say something.
I love this song. This is a great song. And Billy Joe, this was his song, right?
Yeah, and he liked the song too. He reposted it, which was awesome.
Oh, cool.
Do it.
All right, 2, 3, 4.
I can't turn back, no wasted time. All your love is left behind. When I lay down, I toss and turn, wondering if you'll ever learn. I can't believe what you've done, but your tricks, they never work. Said too much, I'm never heard. Told me not to say a word. Thought you could break me. I'm not that fragile. Thought you could break me, but I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim anymore. You're out of luck, you finally heard. Sold your story to the world. I can't turn back, no wasted time. But you have paid for your crime. Thought you could break me. I'm not that fragile. Thought you could break me. But I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim anymore. You thought you could break me, but I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim. I'm not your victim anymore.
Yeah, awesome. So that's available right now, right? Everyone can listen to that
That's
on
thanks.
Spotify or Apple Music or Amazon Music.
Yep.
Um,
Anyway, YouTube, we put out a video for that one as well.
Oh, cool. I saw a video. I was checking out some of your stuff today just to kind of familiarize myself, and I saw this video, and it just said she's crazy, and then it had a picture of you, but that was the name of the song. But you
Oh,
were
yeah.
kind of yeah. I can't wait till you play a show again locally because I want to see. I want to see you go crazy.
Oh yeah, I know. I was telling Stewart, I was like, I feel like with an acoustic guitar, I'm tamed a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, normally you're all over the stage, you're all
Yeah.
over the audience, you're all over the venue, like wherever you want to go, and that's very rock and roll, and I think very cool.
It's my release, playing music, and that's where I'm in my day life. I'm a pretty mellow person, and on stage is like where I get out any frustrations, anger, sadness, any kind of emotion I'm going through. I just leave it all there.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
I'm playing a show on Friday in Bakersfield.
No way.
My friend Joe Peters asked me if I'd like to play on a bill with him, and like hey, if you, I'm sure a lot of people that are, I know we have people actually write in the chat. Let us know where you're from, who's watching tonight. But I know not everyone watching lives in California. But if you live in California, you know Bakersfield just kind of does their own thing. I think they've been doing shows the entire time. So, but I'm ready, and I'm gonna jump on the show and see what happens. So
Awesome.
it should be interesting. But I'm all vaxxed up, so I should be good.
Right on.
Yeah. This is a song also from the wreckage that Stewart co-produced with me and mixed, and it's also the theme song to the podcast "What's My Name Again," which is about actors in Hollywood, specifically like character actors that are in different shows all the time. My friend um, Cararas hosts the show, and it's doing quite well. And I'm happy to have the theme song for that. And this is called "Losing My Way." We've got New Zealand, we've got Toronto, we've got Albuquerque, we've got Texas. So no one knows the joys of Bakersfield quite like we do.
But we do.
Losing my way.
Every time I try to stand, I just keep falling over. I can try to pull my bootstraps up, but I can't stop getting older. Oh, think you know just how that goes. Every day I grab the rope and put me on that ladder. Then I slip 3 notches down, just pretend that it don't matter. Oh, think you know, got buckets on rising while I'm barely surviving. Got nuggets on moving, yeah. I keep on losing my way. Struggle every day and night just to keep my head above that water. Every battle that I fight just drags me even lower. Hardship, conflict, discord, oh Lord, save me now, I just can't take it. Hard slap, push back, double down, grab the crown, make it. Oh, think you know that buckets are rising while I'm barely surviving. That night keeps on moving, yeah. I keep on losing my way, losing my way. That dawn keeps on rising while I'm barely surviving. That night keeps on moving, yeah. I keep on losing my way, losing my way, losing my way. Woo!
Yeah. By the way, Stuart, I sent you a message. I don't know if you got it.
I did not. Because
Can
I'm
you check it? Basically, you know what? We'll discuss it live in front of everyone.
okay.
I realize we have time to do 5 each. Is that okay? Do you have 5 prepared?
We can write one right here.
If you don't have 5, that's okay. But it'd be great if you did.
We can play this next song at halftime. We'll just drag it out.
I should have just stuck to the text. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now here we are. Yeah. No.
And we don't-
Yeah, it's fine.
There's,
Okay.
there's so much to talk about, though.
Yeah, let's just keep talking.
Yeah. All right, it's your turn. You're up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm up.
Uh,
Well, I want to
well-
make it. I mean, it's about Frankie. It's not about.
Yeah, that's who I meant.
Oh, Frankie's up. Frankie, you're up.
Tell us a story.
Oh, well, we were just talking about my jumpsuit
We were talking about
because
her
I had
jumpsuit.
it wasn't quite an outfit change. I just put on a jacket, and Stewart was saying it would have been cool if I put on something like really drastically different, like just like a fur jumpsuit, and not said a word about it.
Do you have a fur jumpsuit?
No.
You should get one now that you brought it up. And by the way, we've got Pacific Northwest, we've got Florida, so you know, people are just chiming in. We got Idaho, in parentheses, Potato Land. So people are chiming in where they are.
I love potatoes.
Like she wrote Idaho, Potato Land. Like,
oh, I thought it was like some weird little pun, like Idaho, you know.
And then howdy, it's me and my 4 pet rats jamming out while they gorge on blueberries and mini Triscuits. Wow.
Oh.
Blueberries
They're
and mini
eating
Triscuits.
well.
Yeah.
We've got another Arizona. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, guys. It's always fun to know where everyone is. We should do a show together when things are better. We've talked about that before, Stewart and I, but
yeah. You're talking about genre bending.
Yeah, I know exactly. Let's bend the crowd. I mean, that's what Lollapalooza did.
We did. We have a couple of songs that are a little westernish. Like if we could break it down and it would get a little bit maybe western, like David Lynch, Twin Peaks vibe with a baritone, you know, and Orville Peckish.
Yeah.
Man, I love when I'm anything I'm doing western. Well, and you know, I love the tremolo pedal. That just makes it western.
Yeah.
That Boss, the TL2 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It's falling apart, but I still have the one. If I ever lose it, I'm gonna cry.
Right. Well, we do. We have like 3 of those at the studio. We have 3 of the what's it called? Is it full tone? Is it full tone? And then we have the Catalan bread, which you like a lot. The blue one. Yeah,
but it's the Boss one that I know exactly how to master it. The Catalan bread, I don't know. I feel like every time I use the Catalan bread, I get a new and unique and awesome sound. But it's all I can never replicate it. I'm sure you can. I can't yet.
Yeah, well, the good thing is I can just do whatever and never have to worry about replicating it live because I don't have to worry about it. You know?
Right. Yeah, but you know, sooner or later, we're gonna make you play live, and then what's gonna happen? Now.
Yeah, and you might have to drag that chair out to your next show.
Yeah, if just you play it live.
To play the chair. Be like, look, the acoustics just aren't right. I need the chair.
I need the chair.
Yeah.
Frankie, what was it like going on the road when you were in elementary school? Did you have a tutor or like? Did you have a curriculum or you're just like, see ya, school, I'm out of here?
I didn't have a tutor, but I do remember that the teachers would send me home with like a packet of homework. And it would just be like all the homework for that week, or I wouldn't leave for that long. It'd usually be like a week. I'd skip school. And so they just give me a pack of all the homework I needed to do. And that was that. It was like school to go.
I didn't have that at all. My experience was the exact opposite, but go ahead.
Yeah, that was I mean, I don't remember a lot, but touring was super fun. And I remember on the Heart tour there were other kids on tour also, so I got to play with them, watch on the side of the stage with them. That was fun.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, definitely gave me the bug for sure.
Yeah. Wow, I can only imagine. Heart was did you say Heart?
Yeah.
That was my very first concert ever to see.
Really?
Yeah.
They're amazing. Ann Wilson's voice, just like, incredible.
Yeah, pretty killer. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, as they say.
No. Yeah, she's amazing. Nancy too.
Both of them, and like didn't Nancy write a lot of the songs for Almost Famous?
Right, she did. Yeah.
Which is a great movie, which I need to revisit because I haven't seen it in such a long time.
Yeah, I think we referenced that earlier, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
In a song, or you just talked about it?
No, just normal small talk.
Well, our writing sessions always start with us just like talking for like 2 hours.
Yeah, we get together to exercise demons, and then a song usually materializes from that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But it's great.
The last session we had, we were both exhausted.
So exhausted. Yeah, after you left, I was like, I gotta take a nap.
Yeah, I
And
took a
just-
nap too.
Oh my God.
What if you wrote a song about exercising demons? EXER.
God. With the puns, man. I love it.
I mean, but I'm just thinking, there could be a market for like exercise
Yeah.
videos for demons that maybe they've gorged on too many souls,
Yeah.
and they're getting a little, they feel like they're losing energy, and they want to get back to their old demon ways.
There's a movie there.
This could be a good music video for you.
You know what? Probably. I don't know if I would go that humorous though, but we'll see.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Well, once again, my guest is Frankie Clarke from Frankie and the Studs, and her guest is Stewart Cararas. And do you have a guest, Stewart? Is there somebody?
I didn't bring one with me this time.
Do you grab one of your roommates?
Right?
You should have had Aubrey
Oh,
jam. Is she not there?
I don't know where she is. She's. I know she was just doing Duff's record. I don't know, but yeah, she's been busy.
Oh, good for her.
Stays busy. She's like, yeah.
Well,
I mean,
when you play fiddle that good and people know, you're going to be.
She's
busy.
Ridiculous, dude. I mean, you work with her. You've worked with her for a decade or more at this point.
Yeah.
She just shows up and just murders it, and hadn't heard anything. You know what I mean?
Keys this in. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that whole soundtrack, it was basically you and her and Adams. It was just featuring the three of you guys.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if she wasn't in town that week when I needed her to play. It would have been a lot different.
I could have shown up with a tambourine and it would have been fine.
The Tambourine Brothers.
Yeah.
We could tell the Tambourine Brothers story.
The Tambourine Brothers story started with he and I were producing Billy Ray Cyrus's album a couple of years ago. Well, I guess it was 5 years ago now, right?
5 years ago now. Yeah.
And I remember so Billy and Jason would go. I would have them go in the studio together and play tambourine together, each with a tambourine. So it would be like this big full sound that we would get, and they would perform the whole thing. It wasn't like, let's get a loop and cut it up. It's like, no, we got to do it right. And so at the end, I think when you were sending credits to the label.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who was it? Pam? Was that her name? Paula?
I can't remember her name at this
Pam
point.
with a D? No, anyway.
Because I only met her. I only heard her name when she called. But basically, yeah, like, so one of Billy Ray Cyrus's representatives called and said, "Hey, look, we're trying to get, W4s from every musician that played on the album, and a release form, but we need a release form for the Tambourine Brothers." And I was like, "Oh, the Tambourine Brothers, that's just me and Billy Ray both playing tambourine."
Yeah.
And then she laughed for a while, and that was really fun. But yeah, so Billy Ray Cyrus and I are also known as the Tambourine Brothers.
For eternity. And it's, in posterity.
Yeah.
For sure. But that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, Frankie, I can't wait to hear this last song that you're going to play. And we talked, we did it.
We did it. We did the thing.
Yeah. And I've been wanting to have you on for a while, so I'm glad that we were able to do this, and now I just want us to play together in person.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me. It's been really fun.
Sure. And the people are loving it. And once again, Frankie Clarke, everybody, check out all of her stuff. Follow her on Spotify, please, and follow her on all the socials, because that's how we as musicians these days, as independent artists, that helps us a bunch when we're trying to be considered for a tour or for a festival or something, and they go, well, what's your Spotify plays like? Yeah. And then if they see that and it looks good, you got a better shot. So
true.
So there you go.
Very true.
So what's your last song? What's your closing song going to be for us tonight?
So our closing song is actually not a song that I wrote, though I wish I did. It's a song by Nick Gilder, and it's called Hot Child in the City. And it is actually the first song I ever recorded and put online. And it was I did like a music video for it. And Nick Gilder actually saw it and he retweeted it. And I
Yeah.
was very excited about that.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm a big fan. And yeah, it's one of my, I love this song. So we're going to do our
Right.
spin on it.
I'm gonna try not to screw it up. Here we go. All right. 2, 3.
Danger in the shape of something wild. Stranger dressed in black, she's a hungry child. No one knows who she is or what her name is. I don't know where she came from or what her game is. Hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. Running wild and looking pretty. Hot child in the city. So young to be loose and on her own. Young boys, they all want to take her home. When she goes downtown, the boys all stop and stare. When she goes downtown, she walks like she just don't care. Yeah, hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. Running wild and looking pretty, so pretty. Hot child in the city. Come on down to my place, baby. We'll talk about love. Come on down to my place, woman. We'll make love. Hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. Running wild and looking pretty. Hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. Hot child in the city. Running wild and looking pretty. Hot child in the city. Hot child in the city.
Yeah. Farragnot says a classic because
Very much classic. That one is actually a hit.
It is actually a hit. And a classic, yes.
that sound young lady, that sounds like a hit to me. Well, I can't thank you enough for coming on tonight. That's our show, everybody. Frankie Clarke has been my guest. One of the cool things I like about Twitch, and I don't know if you've if you've checked out Twitch or not at all, but we're gonna take our audience now and raid somebody else. So basically, we didn't get a raid. Sometimes I get raids on Mondays. I get more raids on Wednesdays for some reason. But so basically, when a streamer is ready to turn off their stream for the night, they'll take their audience and raid someone else. So I noticed that the songwriting duo that I like, who I think they're currently in Orlando, but they spend a lot of time in Nashville. Their name is Johnny and Heidi. We're going to raid them and take our audience to them so that if people that are watching that are still interested in music and checking out more music, they can now check out Johnny and Heidi once I get it typed in right. But I'll just get it primed up and ready to go, and then I won't hit return. Hopefully, don't hit return. I've done that before.
Don't touch it. Don't even
I
look
hit
at
return during someone's last song. It was so embarrassing. But it was Dave Bernal. He got over it. But anyway, Frankie, thanks so much, and hopefully I'll see you in person soon. And everyone else, have a wonderful night. This has been Frankie Clarke with her special guest Stewart Cararas, and I'll see everybody here back on Wednesday. But right now, we're gonna go raid Johnny and Heidi. Here we go.